All right, and welcome to part two of the Rorschach Test podcast with Omerta, Soufside Omerta. What's going on, bro?
What's up, brother? How you? I'm doing
I'm
good.
good, man. I'm good. Chilling, man. I'm gonna sit here and act like we ain't just spent the last 30 minutes just sitting here just talking about about
Nah, for
everything.
real. We get to kicking it. Kicking the
Right.
boat. Nah, for real. hmm
So, all right, man. But look, we're gonna pick up from where we left off last week. So, but before we do, just a quick recap of what I do here. At the Rorschach Test podcast, I show my guests the series of Rorschach tests. I ask them what they see based off of what they see. I link it to their passions and to the things that they do for a living. Um, oh, real quick, my I got to do my disclaimer. I am not qualified to psychoanalyze anybody. However, I'm going to do it anyway. Um, because I don't really care. So, so all right, man. So we just gonna go get right into this. Oh, actually, before we do that, quick recap. So all the things that you do, your passions, is music. You're a rapper, um, boxing, and GD. We're gonna get into
Oh,
GD a little later though. We gonna lead into that in a little bit, but yeah, so that's the part I'm really looking forward to that part of the show. But we're gonna
bet.
start here with this picture. Okay, so with this picture, you say you saw a wasp.
I did say I seen the wives. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, okay. So with wasps, so they what a wasp would do, it will they become really aggressive when they're provoked, right? So I want to go back to childhood. So as a kid, were you aggressive, and were you aggressive, or like were you aggressive naturally, or or did people have to provoke you in order for you to get aggressive, or were you just not aggressive at all?
Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. When I was young, right, it was like stages for me.
Hmm.
It was like, cause I wasn't aggressive at first. When I was young, I wasn't
Hmm.
aggressive at first. But I feel like, see, my twin, he used to always pick at me, always used to mess with me.
Okay.
So, so it got to the point where with him doing that, he always felt like he could pick at me because he was taller than me. But I'm the older brother by
All right.
15 minutes. So,
Your
you
15
know what I'm
minutes.
saying? 15 minutes, man. So, with that being said, he used to provoke me to get, he'd provoke me to max out.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was never really I was always chill for real. I was
Okay.
never really a max out artist. If I do max out, somebody did it. Telling you.
Hmm.
Somebody did it because I'm way too chill. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like a wasp in that aspect. Like
Okay.
I gotta get provoked in order to attack for real.
Right.
Yeah. And I always been like that for real. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But it used to be at a point in time where I wasn't I wasn't as aggressive as I am now.
Hmm.
Feel what I mean?
Yeah.
And people taking advantage of that made me aggressive. Feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
So would you say that you got aggressive as a was it more like self-preservation?
Um, yeah, it was like my defense mechanism,
Hmm.
kind of sort of like it was like yeah, it was like a defense mechanism for me. Like, that little fake little me being so small when I was young. Niggas
Hmm.
just think they can bully me.
Right.
Niggas just think they can do this and do that, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like,
Uh-huh.
man, I was like a soda that you shake up. You know what I'm saying? I was like that. Perfect example. That's how I'm gonna put it. I was
Right.
like a soda that you shake up, bro. Once you
Okay.
open that jump, bro, you know what time it is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the type I let like I try to let things slide because I know my anger.
Right.
So I try to let things slide, but then I was told that ain't good for me.
Hmm.
Feel me? That
Yeah,
ain't good
because
letting things slide
the
and
thing
build
is,
up.
there's a difference between actually there's a difference between letting something slide or holding it in. Sometimes we're
Right.
able to let something slide, but we're also able to let it go. So the danger comes in when you let it slide, but you don't let it go, you know, and then it's
Right.
fester, and then it's like you move. Like I've had this issue where I've had to let something go, and I'm like, and actually that's where we're about to go. I got a question about that too. Actually about a Facebook post that you made one time, um, but I've let something go, and then I move on to the next situation, and then I'm like, man, now I gotta let this go too, and I move on to another situation. I'm like, yo, listen, a cup can only hold a cup full. I can't keep letting this go. Like it's it's
That's how I be
hard.
feeling, bruh. That's
Yeah.
how I be feeling, man. I can't keep thinking for y'all, man. Somebody about to get it. I just
Right.
thought for the last two people before you, bruh.
Right.
Golly. Now you come around with
Exactly.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Real, that's
So-
how it be. So I completely understand what you talk about.
right. Yeah. So, all right. So going to this Facebook post that you made, man, it's been a while. So I can't remember verbatim what you said. I can't even get anywhere near verbatim what you said, but the concept you were talking about, um, the idea of understanding what was at stake. So there's certain things that you couldn't do, but being stuck at the point where you're like, yo, if I keep letting stuff go, these dudes gonna start thinking I'm soft, or they gonna start thinking that they can test me. They gonna feel like they can get away with stuff because I keep letting stuff go. And it's hard to balance that, trying to hold on to, all right, listen, I gotta maintain my peace, but I gotta maintain my freedom. I got people that depending on me, but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
this dude over here acting like he doesn't want all his teeth in his mouth.
Nah, for real. For real, bruh. Like I ain't gonna hold you. That battle right there is a vicious battle, bruh.
Yeah.
Perfect example. We were just talking about Mike Tyson, bruh.
Yeah.
He was struggling to keep that peace, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what, man, Shaw, you just keep, man, Slim. What's up with you? I'm about to see now. Now I'm
Right.
about to see what's up with you. Like it just be like that. Like, man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Perfect example. Some dude, man, I don't know, man. I don't know this dude from McCann, man. So it was, I was scared. Feel what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I was scared. Don't back me in the corner.
Right.
I'm scared. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
So nah, he was just throwing me off. Like he was like kept staring at me like he knew me. So I let that slide. Then he walked up, like walked past me, but like mugging while he walked past me. But he was like close. So I look at my man like, bro, you know this nigga or something, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? He like,
mhm,
nah. Number two, let that slide. Number three, we matter of fact, we at the train station when this happened. Number three, I get on the train, but he like in front of us. But when the train come, he like circle around us, like get behind us to get on behind us.
hmm,
So I'm like, what the fuck? That's number three. Then like, I'm like, bro, I'm letting too much slide right now, bro.
right.
This ain't even me. Like I'm like doing too much, bro. I'm letting you. I'm not saying nothing to you. I'm just trying to be peaceful. Now as we on the train, now as you want to do the stare down thing. But I don't be doing that, bro. I don't be
Hmm.
with all that stare down, bro. This ain't the westerns, bro. It ain't no. What's the little jumps about to roll across?
The tumbleweed.
Ain't no tumbleweed about a flag frost, nigga. And we about to, ain't none of that shit. Ain't about no drawdowns, nigga. Like, so I'm real like, bro, I know you from somewhere. That I gotta ask that.
Right.
When somebody's staring at me or throwing me left, I gotta ask you, do I know you from somewhere? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Or like, did I do something to you back then or something? Cause like
Hmm.
I don't know you. He like, nah, I don't know you. So that really threw me left. Like, you don't know me, but you like keep looking at me, bro. Like, well, like. You know what I'm saying? But then I also got taking consideration, bro. I have been in videos and shit.
He could have been a fan.
Could have been. He could have been. But I don't be but the way he was looking, like he wanted smoke.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, man, listen, bro. I see you got on work clothes. I kind of took off work today, gotta go do something. So I see you got on work clothes, bro. Just go to work. Like,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I just get the money, bro. That's
Yeah.
better. I promise you. Getting that money is better, bro,
Yeah.
than coming over here with all that bullshit, bro. Cause I
Right.
ain't listen, bro. I ain't with all that. So that that's a moment right there where you know, just to get back on topic and shit. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. But that situation, I had to get that out, bro, because we were talking about, letting shit slide. And that was a situation where I was just letting shit slide, bro. But that ain't even what I do
Hmm.
for real, bro. Like, so,
Right.
yeah, bro.
And it's tough. It's tough, man, because on one hand, you want things to remain peaceful. You like what's best is for everybody to go home.
Yeah,
Everybody to go home and everybody to go home with their blood, with their teeth, with
exactly.
with everything. That's what's best. But on the other hand, I can't let you or anybody else feel as though you can keep testing me.
Nah, for real.
Because at some point my peace is interrupted. My peace is disrupted at this point. And
Yeah,
so sometimes you feel as though I gotta send a message. I gotta let you know that, this can't keep happening. I'm not only
yeah,
sending a message to you. I gotta send a message to everybody else too to let them know, man. Please don't play with me. I'm not playing with you. I'm minding my business. I'm living my life. I'm staying out of the way. Stay out of mine.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. It seems like, man, people got them, like, they gotta, it's like when you stay out, I don't know. It kind of sort of like when you stay out the way, you got a target on you.
Yeah.
But then when you stay out the way, you just out the way.
Right.
But I'm trying to be out the way as though, like, man, Slim, I ain't listen. Don't target me, bro. Cause listen,
Right.
I'm out the way for a reason, bro. It ain't I ain't out the way just to be out the way, bro. Like,
Right.
they
Yeah.
out the way for a reason, bro.
Right.
They gotta understand that right there, bro. Like,
Hmm.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
hey,
And
that
I'm
nigga
out the way
vicious, man.
because
That
I
nigga
know
vicious,
I
bro.
know the consequences of being in the way.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, bro. I done dealt
Yeah.
with the cons. That's insanity, ain't it?
Exactly.
Ain't that
Exactly.
insanity? Doing the same
That's
thing, expecting different results.
that's the definition of
Yeah,
insanity.
that's
Absolutely.
vicious. Like I done did
Hmm.
that before, and I was like, damn, bro, I'm real live retarded, bro. I'm real live. I'm real live insane, bro. I keep doing the same shit.
Right. Yeah.
try,
Yeah.
try,
But that's
yo, this
growth
ain't a
though.
video game, Slim. This ain't no respawn button. This ain't Call of Duty, nigga. For real, Slim.
Yo, you can't get an extra man in life, yo. It
Hey,
ain't no
listen, this
extra
ain't
man.
Pac-Man, dog. It ain't no 3 lives, bro. It ain't no that shit, bro.
Nah.
Ain't no turn the game off, come back, play later. We ain't
Yeah,
doing none of
nah.
that, bro. So you right,
Uh-uh.
bro. That's why, like, I don't know, Slim. You got, that's why a nigga thrives on staying out the way.
Yeah.
Cause of that, bro. Because
Hmm.
of that, bro. Just people, just like I say, you gotta just think for people, bro. If I gotta think too much for people, bro, now it's time to go in the house and recharge.
Right.
For real,
Hmm.
now it's time to just go ahead and get away, bro. Cause it's like, damn, I had to think for too many people today.
Hmm.
I don't like that.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I like the way you put it, though, having to think for somebody else, man. Yeah,
yeah, bro. You gotta
'cause that's
think
what
for
it
them, right?
is. That's what it is.
You know what? You don't know no better. You really don't. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yep.
think for you, bro. I'm gonna put myself in your shoes and be like, you know what? Nah.
Hmm. Yeah. I've said, I mean, same concept, different words. I've said, let me save you from yourself.
Nah, for real, bro. For real. That's exactly what it is. Let me
Yeah.
save you from yourself, bro. Cause you realize like you on autopilot right now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
on some
Yeah.
nut shit. For real.
All right, man. Well, look. So the other thing about a wasp, they build their homes in places that are hard for predators to reach.
Hmm.
So I want to talk about your music right now. So you're an introvert,
Yeah.
but with music, so music is your home, right? But in order for you to be successful with music, you have to be accessible and you have to be visible.
Yeah.
But how do you, because if we look at the wasp and them putting their home somewhere where predators can't reach them, and let's say the music is your home, how do you balance being visible and being accessible with being an introvert, and with having your home or your music or your viewpoints, your life period, away from everybody else? Like, how do you balance that?
Oh shit. How do I balance it? I don't know. I just give myself Um, I just give myself certain, like, on the iPhone where it say screen time, we'll show you all the apps that you spent time on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I give myself certain time limits to
okay,
do certain things.
okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I limit myself to certain things. Like,
Yo, that's the perfect answer, yo.
you feel what I mean? That's the only way I can put it, bro. Screen time. I screen time myself. That's it.
Uh-huh.
That's the best way to put it. Like I, I go with like probably get myself like man, I go right for like the 3-4 hours, boom, something like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Then go do this, 3-4 hours. Then go to, what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
go to work, so I'm at work for such and such hours. So that's kind of how I do it, bro. Like that's just the best way to answer for real. Like I
Right.
screen time myself.
Okay. All right. So look, I got another question about the wasp, but in
Hmm.
addition to that picture, which is here, I'm gonna put this back up again. This was the picture you said you saw a wasp, right? I have another
Yeah.
picture to go along with this picture, with this question that I have for you. Okay. So the other
Okay.
thing that a wasp, well, wasps, I hate pluralizing that word, and I hate the person who came up with the word wasp because saying
Well,
wasps,
right.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I
It's
hate
like
having
it's like the
pluralize.
word Wednesday. Spanked you. I
Yo,
spanked you. It's like the word Wednesday.
right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah, or answer instead of
No.
answer, answer. Yeah. So, but all right, with the wasp, so wasp, they are communal. They have communal nests, right? So
Yeah.
it's like a community, right? But at the same time, they have stingers, so people are afraid of them. So you don't see them and just see the community part. All people see is the stingers, and they are immediately afraid of them, right? But when you think of the word community, when you think of the word communal, when the way it comes together. So check this out. I want to talk about GD. So here's the other picture I wanted to put up here. This picture
Yeah.
right here, man. I remember when you posted this on Facebook. It's a picture of you. That now all of them, they all GD, right?
Yeah. Those the
Okay, so I
brother.
want to get
Yeah.
into I want to talk about GD. So you all here, GD, the Gangster Disciples, or on the last episode, you said GD is going to stand for growth and development, right? So
Yeah.
GD right here, these guys who people see as gang members, or you see the wasp, you see the stingers, immediately scared. Y'all are out
Hmm.
here picking up trash and cleaning up the community, doing
Yeah.
communal things, right? So people don't understand just how important um, the things that GD does for the community or other gangs as well. They only see the one side where they think it's all violence, it's all negativity or whatever, but that's not the case.
Right.
It's not the case. So I want you to speak about GD. I want you to speak about that part of GD, that part about gang life or whatever, because people need to understand that there are some incredible, some amazing things that come with being a
Yeah.
part of this community.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's obligatory. It's imperative,
Hmm.
that we do reach out to our community, that we clean our community, keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not even gonna say police govern our own community. It's
Hmm.
imperative that we do it, bro. Like what I'm saying? That's the mission at hand. You feel what I mean?
Right.
Like GD, if put it like this. If we see that you GD and you talking about gang banging, flat out, arms folded, we ain't nowhere with you, brother. I
Right.
don't know what you talking about. We ain't on that time. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people definitely look at us. All they see is this thing is for real because of the, you know, the negative output that, TV and videos and the rappers,
Right.
the rappers be on that, especially in Chicago. So that's all they really see for real. So with us, we more so want to push, you know, the positive, you know what I'm saying? The positive side of it, you know,
Hmm.
letting everybody know that like that's not what we about for real. We more
Right.
so we take we take pride in education. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like you technically you technically can't even be one of us if you ain't graduated or you at least got a GED or something.
Mm-hmm.
Flat out, bro. It ain't no it ain't no, oh yeah, we're gonna beat you up and then yeah, yeah. Nah, bro. So this is like, bro, you gotta be on something. You gotta be smart, bro. You gotta stay out the way. You gotta be righteous, bro. You
Right.
gotta be righteous in mind, body, and soul. You feel what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, you feel me? Like, so we just, oh yeah, we just did like a Easter egg hunt for the kids like last weekend for real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's all we about for real, bro. Like anything else, bro, I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Right.
answer it for them, you know.
Uh,
So, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's what drew me to the GDs, bro. That's what drew me to them, bro. Like I said, bro, like it looked like the Black Panthers to me, bro. That's
mm-hmm.
what drew me to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was already around them and just really didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Feel what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Y- like, you know, we don't we all the flashy and you know, that's we leave that for like, you know, the other groups. We leave that for the other groups because you know they pride on like letting themselves be known and whatnot. Like we,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we just go ahead and keep it on murder. Go ahead
Right.
and keep it on murder, man. Do our daily thing, man. Do our righteous endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of the
Mm-hmm.
way, man, because if, you know what I'm saying, we follow the man. I mean, we follow the teachings. We don't follow the man. He don't want
Mm-hmm.
us to follow him. Feel what I
Okay.
mean? You know what I'm saying? He don't want us to follow. He want us to follow the teachings. And you know,
Right.
that's all we about. That's what we do. We follow the teachings, man. We just
A-
go
And that
accordingly,
makes
move
sense though.
accordingly.
So let me ask you this. It does he want you to follow the teachings instead of the man because man is flawed, but the teachings are not?
Exactly. Man
Okay.
is flawed. You know you know, he know he's flawed, you know. And when
Mm-hmm.
I say he, I'm talking about the honorable Mr. Larry Hoover Sr.
Right.
Respectfully. Um, yeah, you know, he know he's human. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, don't follow my ways. Follow my
Right.
teachings. You feel me? And so that's all it's about for real.
Man, I really hope they free Larry Hoover, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. They it's you need certain OGs to fix a lot of the things that are going wrong in the community.
yeah,
You know, you need that. Like we need people like Larry Hoover, right? So,
yeah,
I mean, it's important, but there's so many people that are so disconnected. A lot of them because of fear, which cool. I can understand your fear.
mm-hmm,
I can understand the picture that has been painted of gangs and gang life or whatever. But at the same time, like we're saying, like what we're trying to do is illustrate the other side. We're trying to show the positive side. And the fact of the
yeah,
matter is, I don't care who it is, nobody is either all good or all bad.
yeah,
So to look at gang members and to say it's all bad is all wrong. And there's a lot that you miss out. You miss out on the fact that you all were out picking up trash, that you're doing Easter egg hunts for the kids and things like that. You're trying to clean up your community. The fact that you said that you can't even be a part of GD if you're not educated, you know, like
flat
things
out.
like that. That's about, like you said, growth and development. That's what all that is, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, man, we need more people like Larry Hoover. We need more people like you, to bring light to these things and to just better the community, man. So, I, you know,
exactly.
I'm
And
all
in
for it,
the
man.
trenches anyway.
Huh?
In the trenches anyway. I
Yeah.
say in the trenches anyway, like in the ran down parts of the world anyway. You feel
Right.
me? Because I mean, those parts definitely need guidance, especially with youngins.
Mhm.
Youngins just doing what they doing. Like that's all it is. Like youngins doing what
Right.
they doing. But he's literally that man that he can have
Mhm.
that voice to like make a change. Like people like they know this. The ones
Mhm.
that know.
Right. Yeah.
The ones that know. That's why that's why it's scary, but it's a beautiful thing at the same time.
Mhm.
Feel what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. I got you. All right, man. Look, I'm about to put up another picture. So I told you, you got a surprise
Yeah.
picture here. We're gonna put up the surprise picture. So the other pictures you saw, on the part one, you saw those first two pictures, and then now
Yeah.
part two, the picture I just put up, you've already seen that picture. But now I got a surprise picture for you that you have not seen yet.
All
So
right.
I want you to tell me what you see here.
Oh shit. Man, what do I see? Dang. That look like some Mesopotamian, Sumerian, Babylonian. Uh, hey, nah, what do I see? Golly, bro, I see a lot of things. Let me see. What do I see? I don't want to say bird again. I already said birds. Let me see. I
Yeah,
don't
and I
want to
want you
take
to
too
get away
much
from that
time. Let me see.
Mesopotamian stuff you're talking about because, man, I can't do no links with that. Like, I'd have to sit with that one for a second.
Nah, for real. Hey, that your vicious right here, bro. That your oh, but I want to say like a samurai or something, bro.
A samurai.
Like a samurai warrior or something, like sitting down meditating.
Hmm.
That's what
Okay.
I see, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I see, bro. Like somebody sitting down with they like in Indian style,
Hmm.
meditating.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's just like what I see.
All right. So, samurai warrior sitting down, meditating. That's somebody who is they are they have found peace with war, but peace with themselves as well. They're able
Hmm.
to be peaceful, and that's ultimately what they want. But then there's a balance. There's that balance. That's I'm ready for war if need be. So I tell people I walk through life with an olive branch extended in one hand and a sword behind me on the other hand, right? And the reason I say that is because I want people to know that I have that olive branch in one hand. I always come in peace. I always,
Hmm.
want to be respectful, want to be friends. That's what I want first and foremost. And I keep the sword behind me out of view because I don't ever want you to see that and immediately get intimidated or feel threatened or feel like, there's going to be a problem, right? So I want to keep the sword out of view. You never even know I have the sword in my hand until you knock that olive branch out the other hand and then I cut your head off with the
Nah,
sword.
nah, for real. For real, man. Not gonna kick a
Right.
nigga down the hole. This is Sparta, nigga.
Right. And the thing is, because I came in with such peace, because I led with peace, because I led with that olive branch, you were
You
not
thought it was
expecting.
sweet.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly, yeah. So that kind of goes back to what we were already talking about. But tell me this: there are things that happen that push you to that point of having that warrior come out of you.
Hmm.
What do you do to try to keep yourself grounded and keep yourself at that place of peace and meditate? Well, do you meditate?
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
I probably meditate without even knowing I'm meditating, bro. But I realize I be like, I don't like get in the form of, the Indian style and whatnot and light candles and whatnot. But
Hmm.
I sit and meditate, bro. I think that's what I'm doing. I just sit and think, you know what I'm saying? Just sit there and like, yeah, like, just go ahead, sit there and be in my head, bro. Just go
Hmm.
ahead, lay back and just cool it, man. Is
Right.
that a form of meditating?
Yeah.
Nah.
Meditation comes in
Yeah.
different forms, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like candles and none of that, and like sitting Indian style and all that. I
Yeah.
don't do all that, but I
Right.
definitely be on my meditation.
So, but tell me this. Let's say that you are confronted with a situation where um it could get ugly. There's confrontation that could be brewing, but you have to try to find peace in the midst of that chaos.
Hmm.
Um, where that warrior is ready to come out, but then there's the other part of you that understands what's at stake. So now you have to try to find peace. some sort of meditation? Like, what type of practice do you have, or what do you do to help you stay grounded and to not lose your shit when somebody is testing you?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It may seem cliche, bro. I count back from some 10, bro.
Hmm.
Sit there, breathe. I hate that
Hmm.
shit, that woo-saw shit.
Really?
On the code, bro. I really woo-saw, bro. I really be real live, bro. I really like, I rub my temples, bro. I be like, you know what, son? Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For real, bro. I'm like, I count in my head, bro. I just count down, bro.
yeah.
That's what I do, bro. For real. I just, it's simple as that, bro.
Hmm.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. I talk to myself.
Yeah.
I talk to myself. I mean, I think
Hmm.
I think everybody talk to themselves. It's just like if you answer, I guess. But I mean, everybody, I ain't talk to themselves, bro. I be talking to myself like, bro.
Hmm.
But I know that shit ain't just nah, son. You good, yeah. You ain't nah. You alright, man. You ain't nah. You hear me? That's what I do. That's to keep it
Uh-huh.
simple as that. That's what I do. I count down. I talk to myself
Yeah.
and try to
Look,
tell
man,
myself and try to
I, I
and
I
I try
get
to
it,
tell
man.
myself, man, shit gonna be alright, man. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I tried counting backwards one time, and the only
Yeah.
thing and when I say one time, because what happened was it was like three, two, one, blast off. I'm like, damn, like
That's the joke. See, that's why you gotta count down to 10. Cause three is too.
it didn't work. I can't count.
Hey, man. Hey, Slim, I put it like this. The countdown from three is when you about to bust off on a nigga. The countdown from five, when you about to smack the shit out of a nigga to lean on him. The countdown from 10 is the ultimate jump. That's the
Yeah,
jump
just
to count down from when you know you about to
calm
walk
down.
away and you about to
Yeah.
go and contain yourself. See, you know what I'm saying? It's level to it, brother. You did the three. Therefore,
Yeah,
that's the countdown to bust off on the nigga. That ain't long enough.
right.
I'm allergic. I'm
Yeah,
allergic.
yeah, man. Look. Okay, from now on, I'm gonna start at 10. I'm gonna start at 10. Depending on how mad I am, I may need to start higher than 10, but I'm gonna start at
Nah,
10.
for real, probably a dub. Probably got started 20 or so 30 on it, bro.
Maybe,
30.
man.
I say you 30, bro. I say you
Yeah,
30, bro.
man. I'm gonna tell
For
you something, man.
real.
I had a little issue a couple years ago. I probably needed to start at 1,000. Like just
You know what I'm saying? See, now 1,000 too long. You'd have bust off by that. You'd have been
yeah,
like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Fuck, I'm in timeout. Put him in the
right,
corner.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
no.
I'm gonna forget what I was
For
counting
real,
for,
yeah.
man, and just start swinging. So,
For real, though. For real.
yeah. But you know what, man? Speaking of swinging, I
Yeah.
got another picture for you.
All right. Bet. Yeah,
Look
this
at
getting
this.
fun now. This getting I expect it. Nah, yeah. Them niggas got hands, Snap. Hey Mo, you see Shawty quickness. You see the look at the defense. Impeccable. You see that deep, you see that offense? You see that shit there?
Yo, I saw that you posted this on Facebook. You said them Island boys got. Would you say they got hands or
Bruh.
something?
I got him whooping Iron Mike and they prime. I wish I could tell him that Jazzy Mo. I wish I could tell him that Jazzy Mo. They be like, for real, you really think I can whoop? Man, man, you can whoop Mike Slim. For real, man. Get out there. Do that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna set you up a jump with what's his name? Jake Paul,
Yeah,
Logan Paul, one of them niggas.
either one, either one,
Even what, both of them. You see Jake, you see Logan, Slim. That's how we gonna do this one. Tag team boxing match.
man.
You hear
When
me? Some new shit.
I saw that video, man, I died laughing, and you can tell by the
Hey,
looks on their
bruh,
face. Yo, they so serious about this. They so
bruh, they is wild. Bruh, are they serious with that, bruh?
man.
They
Let's hope not.
ain't Slim. You you know what would be funny though?
What's that?
Seeing them niggas fight 6ix9ine, yeah.
Yo,
Hey
yo,
Slim, that'll
I would
crush me.
love that. I would, but the thing is this: I would want. I would want both fighters to lose. I want 6ix9ine to lose, and I want them to lose. Yo, I
Exactly.
want them to
I'm just
lose.
trying to see both. I'm just trying to see some goofy shit for real. I'm just trying to see some goofy shit for real, bro. Real, bro. They really, bro. They is not serious, bro. I ain't gonna hold. I feel like, bro. If you ain't got hands, bro. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with. I can't even say it like that because some people would take offense. Be like, man, some people might want to get their hands up. Yeah, you get your hands up. But bro, don't be sitting there putting no gloves on and you ain't sharp, bro. You
Right.
jacking wreck, what they call it in the joke. You jacking wrecks, now you holding it up. You in the way, bro. Like, why you over there embarrassing yourself? You exposing yourself now even more. Like now we know. We knew you couldn't fight, but now we
Right.
know. Y'all niggas, bro, bought and fought. Simpson. What you talking about? Bought and fought Simpson. Them niggas is funny as shit.
Man, I saw that video. Like I think I try to keep in mind, all right, everybody isn't trained to box like me. So I have to keep in mind people they want to put on their they want to make it seem like they know how to fight or whatever, but they haven't been taught the proper way. I've been doing this for years, forever, so I know what I'm doing. So don't just judge them. Don't judge them, right? But
Yeah.
it's hard not to judge that.
Yeah,
It's
I about to say, but them two, bruh, come on, bruh.
yeah,
That's like 6ix9ine, bruh. Come on, bruh. I
yeah.
knew he was gonna tell, but I'm judging. I don't care. I
I
don't
knew he
care,
was gonna
bruh.
tell
You
too.
just know, bruh. Like, bruh, you just know, bruh. Certain shit just ain't judging, bruh. Judge Mathis, no.
Yes.
He ain't Judge Mathis, no, bruh. He ain't judging, bruh. He telling it like it is, bruh.
Right.
I know you won. I know
Mhm.
the behavior. I seen it all my life. You with me? Like
Right.
they be sitting
Right.
there trying to lie to him. I ain't a crack, nah, I ain't a crackhead. Like nigga, no, yes you are. Like, bro, yes you are, bro. It's like the fact that you keep lying about it even worse. It's making it worse, and it's
Right.
irritating me, bro. You can lie to me, just don't lie to yourself. Put it like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be honest with yourself. Because see, that's gonna mess around and put you in a situation that you ain't built for, lying to yourself. Like you can't. Yeah. Don't do that to yourself, man. But yeah. Yeah. 6ix9ine. I knew 100% that boy was gonna go there and just start singing because he wasn't
Come
built
on,
for it.
bro.
And you knew if you know, you know. And we knew he wasn't built for that. We knew that. Nah.
Come
Come
on,
on
bro.
now.
Rainbow hair fool, not the judge, but the
Yeah.
judge.
Come
For
on.
real, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, when I seen that shit, I'm like, they done got us sweeties, man. They done
Hmm.
got us sweetie.
Right.
Now he running with who I don't know who I think it's the Crips. I don't know. Man, y'all niggas
Really?
better take heed, but I think so now, bro. He running with some Crip niggas, bro. Niggas better take heed what happened, bro. Niggas ain't bro, niggas is that see, that's what I mean, bro. I said in the last jump. I'm not that pressed, bro.
Right.
I would never demean my moralities, bro,
Hmm.
for
Right.
likes and views and
Right.
followers and shit.
Or
That shit
money.
is monopoly money, bro.
Yeah.
People don't look at that shit, bro. This Instagram, Facebook, that shit is monopoly.
Hmm.
It's not real, bro. It's the metaverse.
It is. It
Like,
is.
for real, bro. Like
Yep.
it's real to an extent, but it ain't real, bro. Like the only thing real about it is the communication.
Right. Yeah. And the thing is, you put yourself in a position where you put yourself in a jam that you ain't built for. He ain't built to have to deal with the consequences that came along with his actions.
Yeah, so for him to come up with his excuse like, oh, they did this with my baby mother and they dirty, that ain't no
Mm,
excuse to tell on niggas, bro.
nah. Mm-mm.
That ain't no excuse to tell, bro. Oh, they
Nah.
did this and did that and did this. So,
Right.
nigga, who told you to join, bro? You wanted to join, bro. I know them niggas ain't pick you. I know them niggas ain't come to you, bro. You was
Hmm.
not bruh man. You hear me? Remember bruh
Right.
man at the joke with Martin? Talking about
Yeah.
Martin, they called me. You hear me? Bro, you was not bruh man. They called me, Martin. Like, nah, nigga. You was not bruh man, bruh. Like, chill, Slim. Like, they did not call you. I know they
Right.
didn't, bruh.
Hmm.
And you realize, started telling, bruh. That's why anytime, like, anytime he would, if I was Dirk, bro, Dirk don't write by ignoring him. But if I wasn't to ignore him and I was Dirk, I would just post the videos of him telling
Mm-hmm.
the audio.
Yeah.
Since you want to play like that, you want to keep da 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 talking shit and keep slide for on. Like, bro, you a rat, bro. Ain't nobody listening to you, bro. Like who?
Mm-hmm.
Like you told, bro. Like, but he's the most confident rat I've seen. Nah, I seen some confident rats, bro. When I was
Mm-hmm.
locked up, I done seen some niggas like, yeah, I told what? I'm like, what?
Yo,
I ain't
that's
know that
crazy.
nigga. Yeah, I told. I say, what the fuck?
Yo,
But
that's
I done seen
crazy
it
to
in
be
real life.
inside
I done
saying that
seen
with
it in real life. But
confidence.
them niggas was actually like, they they could actually fight and shit. Nigga, like nigga was big as shit. Like he was big ass rat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo, you said a big ass rat.
6'9", like 6'9", like come on, bro. You fuck around body slam him, let's get done.
Right,
You hear me?
yeah.
One jump. You know. I know you.
Mm, yeah,
Like one hook,
yeah.
blow, one body shot to the
You sleep.
ribs. You're done. You hit me.
Yeah,
Like for real.
yeah,
No
yeah.
bullshit.
That was crazy, man. Like you. So, all right, I'm glad you brought that up. Tell me this. What's your thoughts on not snitching, but the difference between civilians and people who are active?
Oh man, I was just talking to my brother about this the other day. I think yesterday.
Hmm.
Civilians are not can never be rats.
Right.
A civilian can never ever be a rat
Hmm.
because they're a civilian. They don't live by no code, no rules, no none of that shit.
Hmm.
Niggas who out here active and all that shit. When you live by the code, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, that's your oath.
Hmm.
You hear me? That's your oath, nigga. You doing illegal shit, criminal activities in the streets. That's your oath. So nigga, you
Right.
live by that shit. Like nigga, you the rat. If a nigga who goes to work 9 to 5, mind his business, he a whole family man. He don't do nothing in the streets. No none of that shit.
Hmm.
He's a civilian, bro. He can tell all day, bro. It ain't telling.
Right.
He doing the right thing. Literally,
Right.
he's literally doing the right thing as a law-abiding citizen. He's
Right.
literally doing the right thing. So that's how I feel about that.
Hmm.
You can't tell if you're a civilian, bro. You can't.
Right.
Because you don't live by no. It's no oath that you took. It's no code that you live by. Like you can't. It's
Hmm.
impossible.
Right. And I try to explain that to people who think that saying, no snitching, don't snitch, or so and so snitched or whatever, that's their connection to the streets, but they ain't in the streets. But there's certain terms that people try to say or whatever to make it seem as if there's something that they're not, and that's one of them. I hear that often from people who are civilians talking about, man, no, you can't snitch, and it's like, but it ain't snitching if you a civilian. You're
Right.
not
That's like
snitching.
saying a pastor snitching.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
A pastor snitching. That's
Yeah.
why in my song I word and I say what I say. In the Coast of Notion too, I say such and such. What I say. But I can never go tell a reverend. But I can never confess to a reverend that nigga might tell on me. I ain't say
Right.
snitch. I just said he gonna tell on me.
You're gonna tell. Yeah.
He
It's a
can't
difference.
snitch on me. He can tell on me, but he can't snitch on me. Like
Right. Yeah.
snitching into like the word snitch is just like snitch is like the difference between saying snitching and telling to me, and to me is like the difference between saying uh how can I put it? I'm high, bro. I'm sorry. Let me go and describe that. Let me describe that. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at, bro. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
a pastor
I
can't
know
tell
what you
flat
get.
out, bro. A pastor can't tell law-abiding citizen can't tell, bro. Like it's the niggas in the streets that, bro, that be talking that gangster shit all day.
Right.
They really talk that gangster shit, bro. But then you tell, bro, I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it. That's why I picked the name of murder, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I got, bro. I was running with niggas who told.
Mm.
You know that feeling, bro. When
Yeah.
you
That's
running with a nigga, you solid.
right.
But you running with a nigga that told. But yeah, he keep
Mm-hmm.
telling you, oh, that nigga told on me. But yeah, he never showing you no paperwork, right?
Hmm.
And I run into his Cody. His
Hmm.
Cody, we friends on Instagram right now. That's my man. That's my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And then he showed me the paperwork. That man
Hmm.
name, all that bad shit. Me to my heart, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I be so distant. One of the reasons
Hmm.
why I be so distant, bro. I ran around the rat and didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. That
See
hurts.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But that shit, like, just talking about it now got me passionate. Like, I ran around the rat and
Hmm.
didn't know, bro. Then when I finally found out, it's like, damn, bro, like, all these gangsta ass niggas, bro.
Hmm.
I don't trust them too much.
Yeah.
Super gangsters, like, you feel what I mean? Like, you know a good fella when you see one.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about these super duper gangsters, like, nah, bro, like, put it like this. I knew 6ix9ine was in the, but I seen it. I seen it when I was locked up, bro. When a nigga goes super duper hard, fuck your
Hmm.
dead homies, fuck your mother, like, super duper hard, like, and he just not built like that.
Right.
He got a
Hmm.
formula back with him.
Yeah.
He protected somewhere, bro. Why he doing all that? And he ain't built like that, bro. That's informant vibe. I feel it, bro. I feel like that.
Yeah.
I know informant when I see one.
Right. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real, man.
Hey man, look, we are about to end, but can you do me a favor? I think wherever you are right now is causing your voice to be distorted. I don't know if it's a reception thing. Are you able to move again? To move to another place?
Oh, move to another place.
Yeah, just because
Oh, let me
your
see.
voice
Yeah,
sounds
because it would got
distorted,
like
and I don't
this
know if
now.
it's the reception. It was happening earlier, but then you moved, and when you moved, it stopped happening. So
I don't know. It might be because my battery low or something. I don't know.
you say your battery's low?
It's better. No, it ain't even better.
No, you still sound about the same. It don't matter, man, 'cause we about to end anyway, so it's cool. It's
And
cool.
I can still hear you. I'm just struggling to hear you, but I can hear you like shit.
Okay. Okay. Man, I think with a lot of people when it comes to the whole snitching thing, I think because they hear it so much, and they hear it from people in our community that they look at it as um. So I feel like there are three different parts to this. I feel like there's the no snitching for the people who are not civilians, for the ones that's active, and then they're the ones that are snitching. And then there are the ones who don't necessarily they're not necessarily active. People like me, right? I ain't active. I'm a civilian, but I also ain't telling. And
Right.
for me, it was something that was just it never felt right to me. I remember I was in fifth grade, and somebody was they were reaching out acting like they were about to tie their shoe, and they kept grabbing my ankle, so I'm snatching my ankle away, and they just kept doing it. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, dude, just playing around, right? So
Yeah.
the last time he did it, I got sick of it and I kicked him. Well, when I kicked him, the teacher caught me, and she was like, Terrell, why did you kick him? And I said, I don't know. And she said, so you just kicked him for no reason? I said, no. She said, why'd you kick him? I said, I don't know. She said, well, what's the reason? So then the other kid said, no, he was messing with Terrell. He grabbed his ankle. So it was enough of them that said that for the teacher to say, well, why didn't you just tell me that? And I said, I don't know. But the thing is, in my mind, I ain't feel right about telling.
You
Like,
ain't
I'm
feel
like,
right. It just ain't been
yeah,
a nigga, bro.
it was, and this
Some
was
funny shit, bro.
before,
Yeah,
huh?
go ahead. My
So and
bad.
this was before I had ever heard anything about not snitching. I was in fifth grade. I ain't know nothing about no snitching, none of that stuff. I just didn't feel right about getting somebody else in trouble. And I've
Right.
always been like that. That's why I ain't, I had an issue with somebody one time. Somebody was like, man, call 911. I said, no, I ain't calling 911. I said, I ain't never called 911 on nobody before in my life, and I'm not going to. And they're like, well, how you gonna handle this? Don't ask me that question. I mean,
Nah,
just
for real,
we
bro.
we'll
For
handle
real.
it.
Yeah, that shit, dog. Niggas ain't with all that. Police, listen, police ain't gonna do. I feel like should be done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
All that police shit, man. Fuck that shit, man. Listen, I believe in handling things because listen, we can talk it out, we can walk it out.
Right. Right.
Simply thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they be missing it, bro. Like, but I feel you, bro. Like, listen, bro. I did 3 years
Hmm.
for some shit I ain't do, right?
Damn.
Right? But I know who did that shit.
Hmm. You ain't saying nothing, no. Mm-hmm.
I can't go like that.
Right.
The description made me know who did it. When I read my
Hmm.
Scruffy Packet description, I'm like, tall, skinny with dreads, dark skin. That don't even fit me, bro. What the fuck?
Right. Yeah,
I
exactly.
ain't
I was
never
about to say that.
had
Damn.
dreads, bro. It's the first time I'm going here. Like, you feel what I mean? Like, I ain't had
Mm-hmm.
no dreads. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, oh, that sound like, say less. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
take that, man. I'm going to go ahead and take that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but, so I know that feeling, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But, nigga, I did some time, nigga, for some shit I ain't, nigga. I ain't
Yeah.
do
That's
it.
crazy.
Bro, that shit, like, I ain't gonna hold you. That right there, like, that's what kind of, like, I don't know, that shit made me, start looking at the world different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that shit only
I
happened
can
in
see that.
movies, bro. I really
Mm-hmm.
did. I thought that shit only happened in movies. Like, ask any of my family, bro, they real life tell you, like, this nigga, but he ain't do that shit. Like, not that.
Mm-hmm.
Not that. I ain't do
Right.
that. I ain't do
Right.
that, bro. Like, flat out, I ain't do that, bro. But that's what made me learn the system.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that what made me learn the system.
Yeah.
Made me go
Yeah.
through that bullshit. Yeah,
Right.
man. No snitching. No snitching. Oh, murder. That is the code. On the code. No snitching. No telling. But civilians can't. An old lady can't tell. Don't do no hot shit in front of grandma and stuff. Because she
Right.
can tell on
Exactly.
your ass, nigga, and she doing the
Yeah.
right thing. You hear
Yeah.
me? Grandma ain't doing
Yep.
nothing wrong. Flat out. Grandpa, nigga, uncle, nigga, anybody, nigga, they ain't doing, nigga, they ain't snitching, nigga. You only snitching when you
Right.
tote guns on Facebook and Instagram. And they not legal. If you not Mark Chopper, don't be posting no guns, dog. Like I
Right.
said, Mark Chopper can do that. He can't get locked up. I promise you, he can't get locked up. He the OG, he can't get locked up. You niggas stop doing that shit. They all be having ghost guns. You just be weird, but you think be having ghost guns, bro. Yeah, the ghost guns. Going to war with ghost guns. I mean, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
It's cool, I
They
guess.
let's see. But they gotta relax because they gonna get killed that way. That's what
Yeah,
they gotta
they
learn.
real life
You're
bombed
gonna
the
get killed like that.
building shit. Y'all niggas know
Mm-hmm.
y'all bombed the building with guns shit. Like, come on, fool.
Right.
Y'all just copy and pasting shit together. Just, oh yeah, I got a gun. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas?
Yeah. Because they think that this life, this perception of, man, I don't know. They just think it's cool to walk around with guns. They think it's cool to kill. They think it's cool to sell drugs. All this stuff that people do out of necessity, out of the, like when you talk to the people that's really in the life, like I ain't never talked to nobody who was hustling because of necessity that
Yeah,
enjoyed it, that glorified it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking about people who felt like they've been hustling since they were 12 years old, and mother strung out on drugs, father either dead or locked up or in the game, and they feel as though they got to drop out of school to take care of the house. They can't get no job at 12 years old. What you gonna do? You know,
yeah,
you gonna do what you gotta do. And I tell people all the time, like, listen, if I'm in a position where I have absolutely nothing and my child is hungry right now and I don't have time to go try to find a job and then wait for them to call me back and then go on
right.
an
That's too time
interview.
consuming, bro. That's not,
And yeah, my child is hungry right now. I can't promise you what I won't do. I can't tell you what I won't do.
yeah,
My child is hungry right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
So When I talk to people like that who are doing things out of necessity, you know, they don't enjoy this. They hate it. They hate it. They hate every second of it, man. And these people on the outside, these fools, these clowns, they want to glorify it and act like it's something cool to, just be in the trenches and come from that when everybody who's in the trenches is trying to get out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So
Listen, bro. I done seen niggas older than me, real like glorified the trenches. That's why my what the fuck I saying that? Oh, yeah. Like I
you
had to lean on this nigga, bro. To be like, I had to tell this nigga, like, damn, bro, like that shit old as shit, bro.
hmm
That putting in work, all that, like, just you talking about just sliding on, like you talking about some dumb ass shit, like you talking about dumb shit, bro. You ain't talking about no money you getting. You talking about some whole other big gang ass shit, bro. Nah, nigga, get the fuck on, bro.
he's supposed to be
That's
an
for
OG.
real, bro. What you
Yeah,
say?
and at that age, he's supposed to be an OG.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he older than me, so I'm like, God damn, bro. I got lean on you about that, bro. Like, what you want, bro? Like, I don't know, fool. Like, that should be weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of
hmm
these 6'9" ass niggas. The trenches
Yeah,
impress me too much. Don't
right,
pull out the camera
exactly.
and hit bitch you tripping. I'm not accepting the petty fuck ups. For real, bro. That's why I say that, bro. The trenches impress niggas too much, bro. Like, what you ain't never, what you ain't grow up out
Yeah.
here? Like, what you ain't like? I don't know, bro. That shit,
Yeah,
like niggas be too deep up, bro. They be too like you too old to be too like too excited when the gun come around.
right.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like you excited, like, oh shit, I got the like damn, bro, you ain't that same, unless you a gun fanatic.
right. Yeah, that's different. That's different because it's a
That's
hobby at that point.
right. But if it's not a hobby of yours, bro, like what you
Yeah,
you know, man.
right. Yeah. Do you understand what happens when people
I
use
would call them
guns?
weird, but wouldn't that be judging?
What'd you say?
I would
Say
call
it
them weird, but wouldn't that be judging?
again. I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's judging to call something what it is.
Right. I be trying to call it what it is, but that shit be
Yeah.
that shit be weird, bro.
All right, man. Look, we're about to wrap up, but before we do, I want you to just let everybody know exactly where they can find you if you want people to find you, because you,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, you're an
yeah, yeah.
introvert. It may not. So listen, everybody. It may not seem as if he's an introvert from this interview, but trust me, he's an introvert. So, but if you want people to be able to get in contact with you, or to just hear your music, um, just let everybody know where they can find you or where they can at least find your music.
I bet. I my contact number is 841-330-8004. Call Mike Jones on it. Say that. Like Instagram Joe, my name. Yeah, them Southside Omerta nigga on the code, nigga. AKA Southside Omerta, everything. Facebook, Southside Omerta. It's spelled like that with the F. Instagram, Denoya. You gotta put Denoya, DA_NOLYA. That's me on Instagram. And yeah, look up my music, man. It's under Omerta GD. But then you can see the new shit under Southside Omerta. So yeah, that shit on YouTube. This
And
shit hard.
that's on YouTube.
30, Spotify, Apple Music, everything, man. Look me up,
Okay.
man. Look me music up, man.
All right, cool.
Crank with me.
Sounds good. All right, man. Look, before we get out of here, I got one more picture for you, and I want you to tell me exactly what you see here, okay?
All right, bet. This podcast is so dope. Flat out order code. This podcast is dope. This podcast is that for real, yeah. When I came through with the
And I
questions,
couldn't
bro,
agree
real
more.
life, watch for the shrink time with me. Yeah,
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 look,
yeah.
that was my thing. That's what I was trying to go after.
No, for real, bro. We're gonna make them laugh in this joke. We're gonna have them smiling in this joke. We're gonna have them like, yeah, that's some real shit. You get it? Yeah. We're gonna fuck them up on this podcast. This is part two, nigga. Part two, tune in, nigga. Yeah, oh murder, yeah, that's how we did that, bro. Good look.
Look, man, I couldn't agree more with you, man. I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your transparency. Um, This is, man, I appreciate your humor. Like this is
Hey,
this has been
hey, you
funny,
already
man.
know. Hey, we came a long way, bro. I wasn't like this the very first, Joe.
I know, I
You hear
know.
me? I was all quiet. I was feeling everybody out. You know what
But
I'm
see the thing is, you were outside too when we did part one, and you were hold on. Are you talking about the very first interview years
the
ago?
very first breakfast.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I said I bought a Joe. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, break out King Joe. Yeah,
Right,
man.
yes.
But now, yeah, Phil. Yeah. Well,
But that was where we connected, man. I'm gonna tell you something. We had a bunch of different I don't know if I should say this on my podcast, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Um, we had a bunch of different guests, and everybody. It's not that other people weren't cool, but one nobody. I ain't feel like nobody was cool enough for me to connect with and just really just kick it with other than you. And that's why me and you have been able to maintain a relationship that we've had all these years. Cause like I was like other people, they come and go like, all right, man, cool. But when I met you, I was like, nah, this is different. This is different right here,
yeah,
man. So
yeah. I appreciate that, bro. Humbly, for real.
yeah.
Appreciate that, for real. Yeah. No bullshit.
But yeah, man. All right, man. But again, yeah, man, I appreciate you. And look, everybody, check out that music, man. That music is freaking phenomenal, yo. That was one of the other reasons I wanted to connect with you too, is because the music is so great, and your step, man, yo, it's so, man. The way you deliver your music, man, it's the way you like y'all just listen to the music, man. I ain't
Hey,
even going
still, just go listen
just listen.
to it. I tell you, man, I'm different. A lot of
Yeah,
people be like, they different. No, I'm really different, bro.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
different for real.
yeah.
Different for real.
Yeah.
For real. Like I don't put
Real
my
talk.
name on yeah, I don't put my name behind a bunch of things. If I think it's garbage, I ain't gonna put my name behind it, man. Yo, this different for real. Like
No,
it's
for
yeah,
real, man.
phenomenal.
Oh,
So
man, shit.
yeah, yeah. So but all right, man. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna go ahead and close out. So for the rest of y'all be easy.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, Slim. Hey, y'all, tune in, Slim. It's an hour long, too, man. Listen to everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
All right, y'all.